10 grams of coffee ground to every 180 ml of water. And the French press I am brewing today requires 27 grams of coffee and 490 ml of water. That is our proper proportion. Now, always remember, your brewing method will always determine your consistency, whether it will be coarse, medium, fine or extra fine. Because your grind determines how long your coffee and your water will stay in contact and how much flavors are extracted. So, our French press is also a full immersion method because our coffee and our water is in direct contact for 4 minutes. So that's why for the French press, we will always use a coarser grind. That's the desired grind. Now, moving on to the water. As you know, coffee is 98% water. So, your water should be pure and should have an ideal brewing temperature. So, by pure, I mean it should not taste like chlorine or smell like sulfur or iron. And the ideal brewing temperature for our coffee it should be 90 to 96 degrees Celsius, 195 degrees Fahrenheit to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you miss with any of these judges, so your coffee will be either under extracted or over extracted, giving you the bitter or weak flavors in the coffee. So, it's very important to follow the flavor. Now, as we are talking about, let's talk about freshness. You know, freshness is the key. And with regards to the freshness, Starbucks has innovated a special packaging which is called a flavor lock pack. And it's made from Coca-Cola, polythene, polyester, nylon and foil. And it also has this one-way valve and this keeps our coffee fresh for 34 weeks. So my coffee has been brewed, so I'll just press down the plunger. But I'm not going to serve it to you right away as it's very hot. So I will serve it to you at the right time and at the right temperature. Coming back to the final result. So the freshness. So with regards to that, the one-way valve was introduced in 1989. So I think now is the time I can give you the coffee. So allow me to introduce you to the 4 steps of coffee tasting, which is smell, slurp, locate, and describe. But wait, for me there are 5 steps. First, always smell it, right? Isn't that important? Hear this. I'm telling you to smell the coffee first, because you know our tongue can distinguish 5 different tastes: sweet, sour, bitter, salty, and umami. But our nose can distinguish 1 trillion different kinds of aromas. Isn't that amazing? So that's why we will smell the aroma of our coffee first. So I want you to cover your cup with your 4 fingers. Bring it closer to your nose. Close your eyes, judges, and inhale. Sure. So tell me, what do you feel apart from my passion? For me, it smells like chocolate and like cacao. How about you, sir?
Chocolate.
Chocolate? How about you, sir? Agree? Cocoa? Right. Isn't it amazing? The coffee smells like cocoa and chocolate. You know, the smell, the aroma of the coffee is always determined by its growing region, and that's where our growing region impacts. So our coffee fireplace come from Latin America. It's a multi-region coffee, but it's from the same Latin American region. So moving on to our second step, which is slurp. So when it comes to slurp, there is a thing. The louder, the better. So judges, I want you to slurp for 2 times. First, to activate your taste buds, and second, to find its acidity. Let's see who slurped the loudest. Yeah, he won. I will give you something. So, so, you know, when you slurp, some amount of air enters your palate, and it's easy to find its acidity, and it will also prevent your tongue from burning. And when I say acidity, you know what it means. It's not the pH level, right? It's the tanginess or the tartness of the coffee you will feel in the back of your jaw. So, slurp your coffee one more time, judges, and tell me what acidity you feel. it's medium.
Yep.
Medium?
Yep.
I'm not good at everybody is acting with me. Yeah, we should. So now comes to the third step, which is locate its body. So the body is the weight of the coffee. You will feel the heaviness. It can be as light as skim milk with a clean finish, or as full as full fat milk with a lingering aftertaste. So judges, I want you to slurp your coffee one more time and tell me what body you feel. Yeah, it gives me a lingering taste, but not very. So it's medium for me. Again, how about you, sir? Yeah, little bit heavy. Can be. So now the describe. So you can tell the flavor of the coffee here. Like you can relate it to something. Like for me, it's like yeah, the chocolate. I feel a little chocolate in this. How about you, Srijana? Flavor. The flavor of the coffee. Somehow like a milky chocolate, right? So the flavor of the coffee for me is also like chocolate, and it's like smooth and it's balanced. So and the roast profile of this coffee is also medium when I say. So moving on to the most important part, like the interesting part for me is food tasting. I think probably the reason most partners love doing coffee tasting. Just kidding, huh? But it's seriously. So I have the complimentary food with our coffee. It's like chocolate and nuts. I think I will just share it with you. So the complimentary flavor with our coffee is something with chocolates, nuts, or cinnamon. So we have chocolate and nuts. So I want you to first try the chocolate because it's my favorite. Now, how to do it? It's like eat, slurp, eat, slurp. So just take slurp your coffee, then bite your food, and then slurp your coffee again. Isn't it amazing like how well the coffee balances with the food, and like it's like painting my tongue. The food is very well blending with the coffee's flavor. You like it, sir?
Yeah.
How about you? You can also now, we have nuts in front of us. You can try the nuts. Again, we'll follow slurp, bite, slurp. So we do food tasting because it enhances the overall flavor of our coffee. It highlights the flavor and blends very well and gives us a wholesome experience. So that's the reason we do the food pairing with our coffee. Now judges, just sit back, relax and have your coffee, and I will share you more about this coffee. I'm very excited. So, Pike Place Roast. In 2007, our Starbucks was used to serve our like the brewed coffees. We used to rotate it every time. So in 2007, our Starbucks coffee team hatched a plan to reimagine its brewed coffee, and it was at the same time our customers felt the Starbucks dark roast as burnt also. So they set on to a mission to create a blend which is specifically for the brewed coffee. And they keep this project even secret from the senior leaders, and they give it a name. The code name was the Consistent Brew. In 2008, Starbucks launched our Pike Place Roast in its coffee lineup as an everyday brew which was served all day and every day in the stores. On the packet itself, there are a lot of hidden symbols. So the number 71 here represents the year a Starbucks opened its first store in Seattle Pike Place Market. On the other side, you will find 1912 written over here. It's the postal zip code area of that area. And the key here symbolizes the key of our store, which was belonged to our former CEO, Howard Schultz. And whenever he needed to do something came, so he would just open the store with this key, whenever it is closed, and just sit down there and do his thinking. And that's how he used to get his new ideas. Judges, whenever I drink this coffee, it reminds me of the chocolate flavor. I feel it's chocolate always, and it reminds me of the time my dad used to drop me at school when I was a kid. Because there was a chocolate factory on the way nearby our house, and the aroma of the freshly made chocolate would envelop in the area. And it used to smell so delicious that I used to love that so much. Whenever I would smell that, it would like make me just smile. And my dad always knew that. So he would just give me like challenge. For example, like if I score highest in my class, then he would buy me the biggest chocolate bar as a reward. So that would like motivate me to study even harder, like push my limits and to prove it to my dad that what I am capable of. And same like what I have here now. Like I started as a simple barista, and I knew if I work hard enough, then there will be a reward for my hard work. Same like with our partners, like our farmers. So the hard work and the efforts they put in since day one into sourcing highest quality coffee till the time it's been harvested, it's been paid off by us because we are giving it back to them through ethical sourcing, through farmer support center. We are collaborating with our farmers and we provide them a team of agronomists as well who are the expert in soil and coffee industry who help them. We also provide loans and many more things to our farmers. We take care of them. So we are creating a difference over here. Thank you so much, judges, for your valuable time. It's been very great doing this coffee tasting with me. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, sure.